The negative impact of stress can affect any area of your health. And the one area that is adversely affected are your adrenal glands. My name is Zahin Nanji, and I'm the owner of Shanti Wellness Center, as well as a resilience and wellness expert. Today I wanted to share with you 3 symptoms of adrenal fatigue and 3 ways you can naturally beat stress. So when your body is under severe stress, your adrenal glands, which are near the kidneys, will make the hormones cortisol and adrenaline. And it makes that so that your body can cope with stress. The 3 symptoms are, number 1, that you feel chronically fatigued. Now, back in 2014 in the fall, I remember that for a whole month, I would be so chronically tired. I would wake up in the morning and it felt like I hadn't slept, and I was just tired throughout the day. By the time the night came, again, I just wanted to fall into bed. I had no motivation whatsoever. So in my head, I thought right away, I think it's my thyroid. And that's what I find a lot of us, women think of first. Oh, it's our thyroid, or it's vitamin B. So I went to the doctor, and because I know myself, I know that I have a lot of energy, I get things done. So what was happening to me? And I was so confused. We did some blood work and everything was fine. My thyroid was excellent. Vitamin Bs were excellent. Everything else was perfect. And this is when my doctor explained the phenomenon of stress hormones. He said, you know what, Zahin, you are working so hard, and the reason you're chronically tired is because your stress hormones are way up here and your happy hormones are way down here. We need to reverse that. We need to bring cortisol down so that you can sleep better and that your body's actually functioning better. So if you're having those symptoms, then believe me, you are going through adrenal fatigue. The next symptom is that you're craving sugary foods. And the reason for that is that when you are stressed out, the hormones act in a way that they lower the blood sugar level. And when that happens, you want to crave for high energy foods like starches and sugars to give you that boost of energy. So if you're feeling like that all the time, even after you've had a full meal, or you're feeling like that throughout the day, then again, you're going through adrenal fatigue. And the last one, which I would highly recommend, you don't want to go there, is with adrenal fatigue, what happens is your body will make cortisol. But when it makes a lot of cortisol over an extended time, so day after day after day after day, which isn't the right way to be, it affects your immune response. So it affects your immune system as well. And what happens is that we get more infections. So those are the 3 signs. But in the link above, there is a blog. And on there, I have gone through 5 symptoms of adrenal fatigue. Today, I'm just going to mention 3. So now you may be wondering, okay, that's great, Zahin. How do I beat stress? How do I beat adrenal fatigue? So the first one is through natural supplementation. So going back to the story about my doctor, he told me that maybe you need to have an antidepressant, and it's not because you're depressed. We just need to bring the hormones back into balance. And I was very hesitant, and I did share that with him. Now, thank God, during that same time, at the Wellness Center, we had a new supplement that had just come in, and that is Rosiva. Basically, it's from the herb rhodiola. It was also featured on Dr. Oz. And it says here that it's great for energy, mental fatigue, stress, and mood. So it's backwards, I know, but there you go. And we were actually getting 6-pack samples for free to try out and to give to our clients. So I thought, okay, instead of going on an antidepressant, why not try this? And so I did. And I tell you, in 6 days, I feel so much better. However, this is what I'm going to tell you. If you are going through depression or anything to do with moods, please check with your doctor, because I don't want you to feel that this is the be all and end all. I'm not telling you that you need to have this when you're depressed. All I'm saying is that if you know you're off, you're not your normal self when it comes to your energy, then this could be something that you want to try. And we have 6-pack sample packs that you can come and get from us and try it out. And I encourage you to do that. The next supplementation that we have is Optic Calm, and it has 3 ingredients in there that will slow you down, in a sense, calm you down, but yet keep you alert. It also has a hint of rhodiola in it, but it also has other products in there that can help. Now, there is information on here because it's not for everyone, so I would suggest that you read that, make sure that you don't fall into that category. And the last one is a natural herb that comes from India, and it's called ashwagandha root powder. It's also known as the stallion because, again, it's just like rhodiola. It helps to balance your stress hormones. We have had clients that have put this in their smoothies, and they say that their energy is so much better and they're more alert and they can think clearly. So you can do either or. So that's one thing, is supplementation. The next thing is sleep. You need to sleep at least 7 to 9 hours to be able to function the next day. So we have a lot of clients say, but I have such a hard time falling asleep. And that could be a few things where you just want to make sure that you get into a routine. So create a routine to fall asleep. So you can read a book or you can listen to some music and things like that. Another one, if you can't fall asleep, is a supplement that I like to have. And it's not because I can't fall asleep. I can clearly fall asleep. But when we are stressed, we also create tension and we become very tight. Especially women, I find, have a lot of tension that they have on their shoulders, and we're always asking for a massage, right? So melatonin with magnesium is an amazing natural supplement that you can have. The melatonin will help you sleep, and the magnesium will help to relax your muscles. I tend to have this once or twice a week just because I get quite tight, and it really helps me feel more calm, and the next day I'm really nice and loose here. So that's another thing. If you want, another way to fall asleep is make sure you use lavender essential oil, put it in a diffuser by your bedside, and just let that diffuse, because that will help you calm down as well, and you'll be able to sleep better. So that's the second way to overcome adrenal fatigue. Now you must be wondering, great, those are what's the third way? Because I promised you 3. So just the first one is natural supplementation. The second one is sleeping better. And then the third one is creating boundaries. I find that we have such a hard time saying no to others because we think that they will feel bad, they won't like us anymore, that we're not nice people anymore, and so on. But really, you need to create boundaries, because when you don't, issues like these occur. So I have a freebie for you. I actually have a gift for you. So if you go to the link above and click on that, go towards the end of the article on adrenal fatigue, and you will see a handout that you can click on to know 4 ways to say no with integrity. Again, that's 4 ways to say no with integrity. And the reason I say integrity is because I want you to learn how to be not that you think, oh, I'll look bad, but be assertive and be confident when you're saying no, because you have a lot on your plate. You don't want to take one more thing. So there you go. You've learned 3 symptoms of adrenal fatigue and what they could be. You've learned 3 ways to beat stress and adrenal fatigue. Again, you can go on the link above and catch that handout on how to say no, as well as any other information. And if you need any of the supplementation, then come to Shanti Wellness Center and we'll help you out. And I would love it if you shared this video with others if it really helped you. Thanks for watching. Bye.